What's up, folks? It's your boy Rico the Plug, the raphustle.com. I'm doing this live because I just got to talk about some things, man. Now, when it comes to this music thing, I like to report on, what's really going on in the rap world as far as, what I'm saying, independent artists and, what I'm saying, the music and all that type of stuff, right? But then we have this other element of what's going on, things like P. Diddy being in jail, everybody being locked up and all this, right? And I've been saying this since the beginning of this year, man. They are out to destroy hip hop in its entirety. The influence that hip hop has over the world is something that the powers that be do not really respect, never respected it from the jump, never will respect the fact that a people like us can come from the bottom and make our way to the top organically by just creating because we have the mental capacity to create things and make the world want to be a part of it. And I've been saying since the beginning of this year that they are set to destroy us. And we see it every day in the news with people, just look at how many rap artists are locked up, dead, in jail, under suspicion for things. And it's just sad to me that us as a people, first of all, we always gravitate towards the negativity. I've been trying to build this, building this platform, not trying, I've been building this platform for a while now, and I've been building it organically. Um, can't really seem to get people to support it because maybe I'm being too positive. Maybe it's not enough vitriol and negativity coming out my mouth that draws our people to us, but that's okay. I'm gonna continue to do me and be who I am and represent this thing that I love, that I grew up with, that I have been a part of since the beginning of it, and represent it in a way that I would like anything or anybody to represent me, man. And I'm just seeing that we are definitely the destroyers of our own stuff. We can blame the white man or whatever you want to say. We can blame other people for the way, the conditions that we are in. But what I've been seeing lately is that it's not nobody's fault but ours. The reason why it's our fault is because we don't really value each other. We have no value for each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't appreciate value in each other. We do anything to take from each other to destroy each other, man. And it's just sad. It's sickening. And it's really disgraceful, man. And I'm speaking on this because we know, like, just the beginning of this week, Jay-Z was accused of SAing a 13-year-old with Diddy 21 years ago at a party, a VMA after party. And ever since that report came out, all you see is just blogs talking about he did this, he did that, he did this. And I'm sitting here watching. I was excited about the way hip hop was going with the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beats because it was, what I'm saying, bringing the excitement back in hip hop. People were starting to listen to music and starting on. But then this comes up, and then I got to see that our people really don't care about us. Who cares if you made it out the projects and became a billionaire, man? You know what I'm saying? Nah. If we see that, then that means that you definitely had to be sleeping around or doing all this devilish activities. I'm not saying that somebody was or wasn't. I don't really, I don't get into that. That's gossip to me, man. And this is one thing that these people, these powers that be, know about us as a people. We love to gossip, bro. So anything that we could gossip about, they could just put that out there and turn a mustard seed into a molehill. Just because we're gonna run with it. Because it gives us something to talk about, something negative to talk about. When we do positive things, you don't hear us talking about that. We don't care about that positive stuff, man. What did he do negative? Oh, I knew he was this and that. This is weird to me, man, and it's really heartbreaking to see this because when I first heard the story, me as a free thinker and somebody who has the mental capacity to think for myself and analyze things and say, yeah, that don't sound right. It's not because I'm a dick rider of Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z's music, man. I don't deride no man. I don't, man, that's not my thing. If I like your music, I like your music, man. You do what you do in your bedroom, that's on you. Has nothing to do with me. But when you grow up throughout the years watching the person's character, and then something like this comes up and you like, well, I don't think that fits his character. So let me run back through this. You mean to tell me that a 13-year-old made her way to New York, got a friend to drop her off? I don't know how she got a friend in New York at 13 years old that's willing to drop her off at the Radio City Music Hall and just leave her there in hopes that she can get in the VMAs or the after party. And she happened to find a limousine driver who says, hey, you fit the description of somebody that Diddy might like, so I'm going to come back and get you after I drop them off and bring you to the... It doesn't sound right to me. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, did this 13-year-old girl, how was she dressed? Like, we all know that at 13 years old, whether you're a boy or a girl, you love your tennis shoes, you love your jeans, you love your jogging pants and things like that. So my first question is, for her to get past and to pass for somebody that Diddy likes, she had to be dressed like a diva with her face beat, especially at a VMA Awards, to where she could just get into this after party at a mansion and nobody suspects that this is a young girl. It's got to be a young girl. Because look at how she's dressed. Unless she was dressed to the teeth, like she was ready for a red carpet event at 13 years old, out there on her own. Just happened to sneak out the house and get to the VMAs dressed like a diva and end up being in the VMA after party with a bunch of actors and musicians and people of importance in the music industry. And nobody in that party looked at this girl and said, this is a teenage girl. What are you doing here? A waitress handed her a drink. Then she felt a little woozy. She felt like she was drugged, so she went into a room and fell asleep and woke up to P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and another woman essaying her. Me hearing this story, I'm like, it doesn't sound right. It don't sound right because I know about women, because I know a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? One thing I know about women is they all have motherly instincts. And they will not allow anything like that to happen to any young female around them, unless they're just monsters. Secondly, I don't see two prominent hip hop figures being at an after party full of actresses and other females that's their age or young, older, or just a little bit older than, let's say 20, 19, okay. 18, even if they're 18, 19, 20, whatever, I wouldn't do it, but they are of age to make their decision to do and sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. Why would two prominent hip hop figures bypass all these women to go in the room and SA a 13-year-old girl? Now, like I said, maybe she was dressed to the teeth, looking like a grown woman that was ready to mingle and party because she said she was in there mingling with the people. So you mean she had conversation enough to be in this room full of grown people that probably got 13-year-old kids of their own that can't look at this girl and say, just by the time she opened her mouth, like, yeah, this is a little young girl right here. She ain't even supposed to be in here. Nobody in the party looked at this young girl like that. She just so happened to fool everybody at this party into believing that she was old enough to be there and ended up being the one that get raped out of everybody in the building. And not just by anybody, but by Jay-Z and Diddy. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but that just don't sound right to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Most importantly, the fact that she said they both penetrated her, and then Diddy tried to push her down to give him, you know what I'm saying, oral, and she fought him off, hit him in the neck, and escaped the room. Ran past everybody in the party with her clothes off, got outside, put her clothes on, remember the gas station that she seen on the way in, went to the gas station and called her dad, and her dad came and picked her up by 12 o'clock noon the next morning. It just sounds so far-fetched to me that I didn't even want to touch on it at the time. Because I'm going to tell you like this. As a father, my daughter has been missing all day long, and now she's calling me 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning talking about, Dad, come get me. I'm in New York. Well, New Jersey, wherever they said it happened, New York, New Jersey, whatever. And I'm 13 years old. It's like past the middle of the night. We in the morning. My 13-year-old daughter is out here by herself in the morning time, and I'm gonna come pick her up at 12. Then I'm gonna get in the car with her, and I'm not gonna question her whereabouts, where she was been at. So that means her mother and father didn't really care about her to even think that 8, 9 o'clock came around and they ain't seen their daughter. But they didn't care. Oh, she's calling now at 4, 6 in the morning talking about she's in New Jersey. So I'm going to drive 5 hours away to come pick you up and not ask you any questions. And the reason why I'm saying this is because now a report has came out saying that the NBC News in Houston interviewed this Jane Doe, and her story is inconsistent to the point where her dad said he doesn't even remember that. And I ask you, if her father says, I don't remember that. Because like any father, come on, man, my daughter, first of all, if you was raped and you were being viciously attacked, when your dad got there, you had to be looking unkempt. You had to be looking like you was distraught, like something happened to you, like these two grown men are overtaking you and telling you to stop and move and just doing all this to you, but you just so happen to just look like nothing happened to you when your dad came to pick you up. You didn't even mention it to your dad. That's why he don't remember it. That's what she said. Because she didn't mention it to him. They were just quiet on the way home. So I'm coming to pick my 13-year-old daughter up in the middle of the night and I don't have nothing to say to her. But here's the part that got me was that the fact that us, our people, I don't care about the other people. Our people can hear a story like that and run with it. Oh, he had to do it. Yeah, he had to do it. Jay-Z did that. We run with it so much that you get so many different stories coming out after that, like 9-year-old boys and all types of weird stuff, and everybody is online acting like this man is 100% guilty, and there is no innocent until proven guilty. Nah, he had to do that. Why? Because it's Jay-Z. He had to do that. Bill Cosby, he had to do that. R. Kelly, he had to do that. Michael Jackson, he had to do that. And then we attack our own people with vitriol as if we hate them. Even though we've been jamming to their music and whatever else they presented to the world, and what got them in that situation, even though we've been all participating in their success, as soon as somebody else from the outside of our world says that these people are guilty of doing this without even showing y'all any evidence, we are automatically guilty within our own people's eyes. This is disturbing to me as someone who is really here to help promote and put independent artists and entrepreneurs and just content creators on a level the playing field so we can have our own. This is disturbing to me because it's like, why should anybody want to be successful in the eyes of the people if the people whose eyes we are in are participating in our music and participating in everything that we create, but then as soon as somebody comes with any kind of allegations, they instantly attacking us. Instantly just, oh yeah, he had to do that. It's Rico the Plug, he had to do that. And then to the point where we just, oh man, matter of fact, he did Foxy Brown like this, even though the girl said her and Jay-Z never did anything like that. Oh no, they did it. As if the people were there. If that girl said that they never did anything, you have to take her word for it. Whether they did or not, if she said that they didn't, then obviously that's what it is. And then, oh, well, he held Rihanna in the office and told her she had to sign the contract and leave out the window. So now y'all can't take sarcasm for what it is. It has to be, oh, he was really threatening her life. No, what I took it to mean was that he wasn't finna allow this superstar to leave out of the building without having her signed to his imprint. That's how I took it. I didn't take it as if him saying, yeah, you finna jump out the window. Do you forget the part that her lawyer and manager was there with her? You think her lawyer and manager was going to help throw her out the window because she didn't want to sign a deal? No, the man was saying it in an attempt to say she was so talented that I was not going to let her leave the building without being signed to me because I enjoyed what she stood for as an artist. What about the part where he said he didn't want to sign her at first because he didn't want her to just be a one-song type of artist? And when he found out what she was really about, he was like, I really like this artist and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure she got the right paperwork before she leave out this building. That's what I took it as. But our people that take that as, oh man, no, he threatened her, man. He said she going to have to either sign the paper or she going to throw out the 26th window. You think a man finna jeopardize everything he built just to throw an artist out the window? Oh, well, they going to know. They wasn't going to know he did it. How? She coming out the window of his office. What the hell are you talking about? 26 floors up, the windows don't just open up. You have to bust them things out. But this is how our people act towards us, the successful people within our community. Just because somebody outside of our community comes and says, yeah, Jay-Z and Puffy S.A., a 13-year-old child, took it total advantage of at a party full of other women. They just decided to be deviants. Go after the 13-year-old girl who, like I said, if she was dressed to impress to be able to mingle in the crowd like that, then she obviously wasn't playing the part of a 13-year-old, first of all, if that was true. See, you see what I'm saying? Because at 13, nobody's questioning why is she even there. And then you got this dude who used to be his roommate come out and say he was at a video shoot for Rockaware. And after they got through doing what they was doing and people started drinking stuff, all of a sudden these kids came out the back room and he didn't know where they was coming from. And then y'all taking that as if that was something wrong about that. Like none of y'all have ever been in the house as a kid while your mom and dad then was partying and stuff. And y'all had cousins and stuff in the back room with y'all too. So now all of a sudden this is just, oh, diabolically wrong. That's what they was doing. They had kids at a party while they was drinking and smoking. The majority of us in our community have been at grown adult parties while they drinking and smoking because some people don't have babysitters to drop their kids off. They bring the kids with them to play with the kids that's in the house. But we gonna act like this is just something just so far fetched that they had to do some kind of crime. These folks that got millions of dollars and things to lose, they just had to. They were just party favorites. The young kids are the party favorites. But this is how we think about each other. This is crazy to me, man. I mean, I don't know what to say about us other than we need to think better. Because before we could do better, we got to think better. Like, come on, man. Oh, Prince died of an overdose, but Prince is not known for using drugs at all. He was a Jehovah Witness. Never used drugs in his life, but all of a sudden he died from a drug overdose with fentanyl. What does that tell y'all? After he got all of his rights back to his music and was ready to put his music and stuff with Jay-Z on title. Then after he dies, Jay-Z puts his music on title and they come at Jay-Z as if he's trying to steal the man's music. When I clearly remember an interview with Jay-Z and Prince there, and Prince said that he took all of his music off of the other DSPs because he was going into business with Jay-Z with title because he believed in what title was about. It was a black-owned entity to help the artists. That's the words that came out of his mouth. Of course, you can't find that interview nowhere no more. Why? Why would that be? So y'all really believe what other people are telling us about our people? And for the people who's just haters, just off the top, hey man, you just a hater, man. You know, see, I appreciate haters, so you can be a hater. I ain't even speaking for the people who literally hate these people for no reason, just got hate for them. But for the people who may have been fans of them and just roll with anything that people tell you about your people, man, I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed in the fact that nobody uses their common sense no more. As a youngster, I used to get upset with people because I didn't understand why they didn't have common sense, and then I had to learn that every common sense ain't common. So I get it. But what I don't get is how just because we have microphones and cameras now, everybody with a microphone and a camera want to get online and just paint somebody as a monster who they've never even met, never even shared breathing space with, never been nowhere around them, but they know so much about them. So much to the point where they're just spewing so much negativity about these people as if these people did something to them. So what you don't like is music. Just because you don't like somebody's music or you maybe don't like the way they look or don't like the fact that they're with the person that you probably have a crush on, it doesn't mean that you have the right to get on this video platforms and just bash their names and bash they, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's people out here that believe that stuff, man. And like the man said, I got a daughter that gotta, you know what I'm saying? He got kids that gotta hear these false allegations. And then here's another thing that tripped me out. I heard a lot of people from Texas saying, "Oh, well, Tony Busby he's a great attorney. He wouldn't do anything like that." Oh, really? So he wouldn't do anything like that, but Jay-Z would do something like that. Let me break something down for you people in the back who may not know how things go when it comes to people suing entities like Jay-Z, people who have big names and a lot of things to lose. Usually those folks will settle because they don't even want that bad press. They don't even want that type of stuff to leak out. They're like, here, take this little money and beat it. But see what Jay-Z just did by him telling that man, bro, I'm not from your world, bro. I'm from the streets, bro. We don't play like that. You don't lean on us, bro. And not am I just from the streets. I was successful in these streets, bro. How you think I got where I'm at, bro? I ain't get where I'm at because of the music industry. They didn't even want to deal with Jay-Z. This is what y'all fail to realize. They didn't even want to deal with Jay-Z when he was trying to come at them and get signed to them. They said that he wasn't what was popping. So he had to make himself and then make them folks mess with him. Do you dudes listen to music or do you just skim through it? If you go back and listen to the boy's catalog from the beginning, he told y'all he was coming to take over the game. He did that. He's no longer rapping anymore. Now he's taking over different types of things, you know what I'm saying? Making things, putting things into play that other people never thought about putting into play. A lot of people say, oh, he snaked Jermaine Dupri. How did he snake Jermaine Dupri? Because he told Jermaine Dupri don't go in there and do that. He wasn't saying don't go in there and do that because I want to do it. He was like, nah, nigga, we got to have an understanding with the NFL. Don't let them use you as just no token dude that's just going to come in and clear the way because we got a black guy. Nah, man, we finna have an understanding with these folks, bro. That's why he said we beyond kneeling, nigga. We past kneeling. We ain't kneeling no more, bro. Y'all going to have to, we need a motherfucking place at this table, bro. And nobody else was thinking about creating that place at that table but that man. And that's what he did. Now we got Kendrick Lamar doing the Super Bowl. But then you got other people feeling like they entitled to things, who've always felt like they was entitled to things, who are really the ones that's working with them people, man. Lil Wayne, I don't know what to say about him, bro. Like, salute on all the success and all that, man, you know, but I'm going to tell you something about me, man. I have a radar for real people. And when I mean real people, I'm talking about real genuine people. I don't think you real because you got a lot of money. I don't think you real because you got a lot of girls. I don't think you real because you can buy everything. Nah. Real genuine means that you stand on what you stand on and you don't bend for anything. And for me, Lil Wayne's back has always been bent. Of course, he was manipulated into his position as a kid, so he was groomed into that position. So he really has no understanding about that. And yeah, I might piss a lot of y'all off by saying that because y'all could probably be like, well, you don't have as much money as he do, so why are you talking about? You don't know. Well, I do know real people when I see it, right? The boy was groomed into his position by Birdman. If you really want to do some discernment and look at some things, pay attention to the fact that the boy was signed to Birdman for all those years. He wasn't feeling what he was doing with Birdman, and Jay-Z was trying to come in and be like, well, I can get you over here and do, what I'm saying, put you in a better position. And then Birdman gave him the deal with Young Money, Cash Money. You feel me? Then after all that was said and done, after Nicki and Drake and all that, Lil Wayne realized, hey, man, something ain't right. Something ain't right about this. Why I'm not getting the money that I'm supposed to be getting, Birdman? So if Birdman was a genuine person, Lil Wayne should have never even felt that type of situation. This is somebody who you've been kissing on the mouth, calling your son. Why does he have to go through the books and try and figure out, man, you've been robbing me this whole time? That's not genuine, fam. You've been robbing this man this whole time, his whole career. Then he find out you've been robbing him. Then you say F him. Then you go get cats like, uh, what's the boy name? Young Thug. And you say F you. I got Young Thug. I don't need you. And then situations transpire behind that to where this young man that you are now have signed to your management deal because he wasn't a part of Cash Money as under a label. He was management. Birdman was managing him. And you have this man disrespect somebody who you call your son for years, who really helped you build what you got now, who just because he's asking for his part of what his understanding was supposed to be, now you got somebody else disrespecting him, taking his place. You know what I'm saying? Then allegedly, you have something to do with this man's bus being shot up. So let me tell you, Lil Wayne is messed up. Lil Wayne has no he really has no identity of who he is other than Lil Wayne the rapper. He don't know who he is, bro. Yeah, he got money. So what? He doesn't have integrity. He doesn't have the mental capacity to think that it's not just about him. He's just somebody who's out here in the world who made a name for himself in this music game that all the kids who was under the influence of him that said, you know what, I don't need a job. I'm going to sip lean and put tattoos all over my face and rap like Lil Wayne and represent a gang like Lil Wayne who never was out here in these streets gang banging. But now the young kids who look up to him, they gang banging. Because they trying to be like Lil Wayne, right? They trying to be like Lil Wayne, not knowing that Lil Wayne wasn't no gang banger. He didn't gang bang. He's a gang claimer. What that's called in the streets is a false flagger. He's not a genuine person. He's all right, but he's not real. But then you got him, and then you got people like Jay-Z who was what he is. Did come from that. Regardless of how you felt about the people that he left in his past, that's just how the life goes, man. Some people there for a reason, some people there for a season, man. That's just how life goes. I don't make him a shady person because he chose a decision to leave some people behind, to leave some people alone. Sometimes you got to do that, bro, for your sanity. So you don't have to do nothing to those people. Because sometimes you can see which way a person is going, and instead of, letting it bother you, you just, let me shake this person off and leave them where they at. Now it's bothering them because they didn't get a chance to play me like they thought they was playing me because I seen the play coming. It's called chess, not checkers, fam. A lot of y'all playing checkers out here in this world, man. Y'all ain't playing chess, so you can't think from a chessboard point of view. Only thing you can think about is hopping people. Let me hop. If I can hop over this, if I can hop over that. Not knowing that it takes strategic moves. I got to move this over here, not to show you what I got going on over here. That's just the way life is, man. So for me, I'm like, that's why it's called Real Rapper Rico the Plug, man. Whether you believe what I'm telling you or not, hey, that's on you. I don't really care. All I could give you was real from my point of view. And what's real from my point of view about us is that, man, we can quit blaming everybody else for the condition that we are in as people because to me that sounds like, okay, I just need the white man to give me something. If he don't give me nothing, then I'm going to always be stuck in this position. But then you get a guy like Jay-Z who says, I'm going to get it whether you give it to me or not. And I'm going to make you respect me while I'm doing it. Because that's what his whole career was for me. He made them folks respect him. If you listen to his music, he was telling you the whole time what he was gonna do, and he did everything that he said he was gonna do, man. That's what made me respect Jay-Z as a businessman and as an artist and as a role model to look up to business wise. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. And don't worry about them people giving you approval, saying that you can do this or you can do that. Them folks told Jay-Z he wasn't what the industry was looking for. So he made the industry come looking for him. And when they came looking for him, what'd he say? I'm overcharging y'all for what you did to the Cold Crush. Pay us like you owe us for all the times you exposed us. We could talk, but money talks. So talk more bucks. That's a line of integrity, fam. If you young and you don't know what that means, I'm overcharging you for what you did to the Cold Crush. Cold Crush was one of the first rap groups within the music industry that put this rap thing on the map when it comes to the music business, and they never really seen a dime of anything they did. So for him to say that out his mouth, and I'm listening to it, made a lot of sense to me. This man is thumbing his nose in their face telling them, bro. The man said, look, bro, industry don't want to fuck with me because my flow's too rough. But they gotta fuck with me because my flow's too tough. They didn't want to fuck with me, but now they gotta fuck with me because I am what the culture is feeling. It's just like the Kendrick Lamar situation right now, bro. Y'all could put this little light-skinned dude from Canada all in their face all you want to, bro. This ain't the culture. This ain't what we feeling as a culture. Yeah, it's cute. I can dance to it. I can sing along with it. But that ain't where we came from, bro. And see, here's what's wrong with us. We forgot where the fuck we came from because people started getting money and we started focusing on the money and started doing things for the money and started chasing after the people who got the money and doing whatever they want us to do so we can get the money is why we have somebody like P. Diddy in the position that he's in. He was put in that position. P. Diddy been doing all those things for years, man. Specific details I have no clue about. But we all been hearing what P. Diddy been doing throughout the years, man. You can look at P. Diddy. See, you can look at people's characters and tell what they're about if you really know how to have discernment about yourself. If you just listen to people, if you let people talk, if you just watch people, you can see what they about, man. Regardless what they telling you, man. Just like Kendrick said, if they say they love you, just know you've been lied to. Somebody who loves you don't have to keep telling you that they love you, bro. Actions speak louder than words, fam. Somebody telling you that they love you all the time, they just trying to put you to sleep so you don't know that they really don't give a fuck about you. Because the same people that say they love you be the same ones that'll smoke you. That'll put a bullet in your head. But all I'm saying about with this live is that we as a people have to really figure out which way we going at this point. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you are not trying to build something of your own, bro, them folks, I mean, if you rapping out here, this is especially for those folks that's out here doing music and stuff, that want to be like Kendrick and Drake, you know what I'm saying, that's aspiring to be a part of that music industry, this is for y'all. The folks don't care. This whole thing is about destroying this right here, this hip-hop thing of ours, bro. They never liked it from the beginning. They thought this was going to be a passing fad, let the niggas have what they doing. So what? Nobody cares about that. Then they start realizing, hey, everybody's paying attention to them. Then we had a guy named Tupac that came through and showed that the power of the influence within our music. When this dude has the power to just wave his arm and get everybody in the streets to ride with him, They had to cut that out. Then they had to separate the artists from the people with the money. We gonna give you this money, but you can't go hang with those folks. You can't do this and that with the money. This is the reason why they give you the money, so they can watch what you're doing with that money. And as soon as they see you doing something that they don't want you doing with that money, they coming to get that money from you. And killing your brother is not something that they want to stop you from doing. No, they come on, man, Lil Durk, come on, man. They know Lil Durk been putting out hits. The report says that they got the dude been a confidential informant for 5 years. So they been knowing this. They actually probably listen to the man make the phone call to get the people killed. Ah, go ahead. Kill them. We don't care about those people that you. Those are all collateral damage. Let's go ahead, Lil Durk. Hey, you want some more money? Here you go. All right, time's up. Lock his ass up. This where we at. This where we at with this thing called rap. All you cats that got paid by this industry to be buffoons and shit for the industry, bro, that time is over with. They is not signing no more deals for you clowns out here talking about you riding on your homies and you killing this and you killing that, bro. Go kill yourself. Period. Point blank, bro. It's over with. Nobody want to hear that no more. It's all about real rap right now. And guess what? The industry ain't finna back that real rap like that, boy. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Kendrick Lamar just pulled one on them folks, bro. And after this Super Bowl performance, this is when them folks is gonna realize what that boy is really about. And they gonna be like, how the hell did what just happened? And then they're really gonna shut all this down on this rap shit. Shut all that down. You think it's a coincidence that Beyonce didn't get any awards at the CMAs? No. Hell, you ain't finna come over here. Yeah, you been running that over there. Now you want to come over here and run this over? Nah, hell nah. Cowboy Carter Christmas. That's where Jay-Z slide in at. Okay, y'all don't want to give it no VMAs awards. It's cool. We'll we'll do the NBA halftime show during Christmas though. I bet it won't be no other country artists doing that. That's because Jay-Z is in there. Okay, here we go. And that report came out because the powers that be is like, this man got Kendrick Lamar doing then he got Beyonce doing wait a minute. Then they got y'all believing that all this is witchcraft that Beyonce is doing when really the majority of that stuff come from our background and our heritage as African people. But let us tell it, oh, it's the Illuminati. Hey, look, bro. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all weird, fam. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all weird as hell. Y'all weird as hell, fam. I'm not gonna say we, because I ain't a part of that weird shit. I have an eye to understand what's really going on around here, man. You mean to tell me Bill Cosby gave these women pills and stuff 30-something years ago? Now he get to go to prison for that? As if they wasn't popping pills and smoking weed and doing all that during the 70s. It's his fault, though. All that happened because of Bill Cosby. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Do people have fetishes? Yeah, people have fetishes. People do things behind closed doors that most of us will never see them do. But just to take somebody's word that's from outside of our community, to take their word for everything that they say about our people, and then we just run with it. and we just like nigga, we run with it. Like we are, man. I knew he was doing that. I could just feel him doing that. I knew Jay-Z was raping these little girls out here. Look what he did to Foxy Brown. Foxy said, nigga, shit, he ain't do nothing. Oh no, y'all did that. Look what he threatened to. I knew he, yeah, that sound like Jay-Z. Raping a 13-year-old girl, that sound just like Jay-Z. He said it all in his music. I've been hearing a lot of his music. I damn near know most of his songs word for word. I have never heard him say, I'm raping 13-year-old girls around here. I have never heard that, but according to the people online, he been saying that. This is what that's what he represent. You know what I mean? I heard a whole lot of other stuff. I heard, you know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of other different things, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard some questionable stuff from a whole lot of other artists. But then on top of that, man, y'all shouldn't be idolizing people anyway, bro. Us as a people always talking about how spiritual we are, how much we believe in God, but y'all idolizing these people. Hey, I don't care what Jay-Z is doing with his thing. Cause what he fuck don't make me nut. Pardon my English, but I don't know no other way to say it. Like he said, what you eat don't make me shit. What he fuck don't make me nut. I don't care. It's not my concerns. It's not what I'm worried about. But what is my concern is where do we go from here, man? I build my platform to try to build towards us having our own platforms to do our own things. Let's spread our own news. You know what I'm saying? We have to use these platforms to counteract what those platforms are talking about, bro. For years, people have been talking about, well, Farrakhan has something to do with Malcolm X being killed. And Farrakhan said, well, if that was true, don't you think they'd have been locked me up? So the only reason why y'all saying that is because they put that in your mind to say that shit. You thinking that what they telling you is true about this man, and this man is telling you ain't had nothing to do with that, them folks is fooling you so that you don't look into truth that I'm telling you. But no, he did that. You gonna believe what they told you. The same people who allegedly brought us over here on boats and made our people pick cotton and build this world, this America that they don't even want to give us nothing out of. You believe everything them motherfuckers is telling you. So we believe them, we don't believe us. And they not like us. The devil is known to be a liar, known to be practicing tricking people. But that's what y'all go with. The people who believe in God so much, y'all listen to the devil a whole lot more than you believe in God, though. It don't make sense to me, bro. We need to wake up around here, bro, and really understand 2025 is not finna be, it's not gonna get any better for us as long as we continue to go against each other, bro. Everything that we knew is not what you think it is. On that note, my son ready to play. Let me get up out of here. It's your boy Rico the Plug. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all still running with this narrative that, you know what I'm saying, this gotta be true that Jay-Z had to be one of the... Come on, turn this off, sir. Turn this off. Go take that in the room. Take that in the room, please. Thank you. I love you. Go take it in the room. Show mama. There you go. Y'all still running with this narrative even after you hear the... Like, I see people talking about, oh, he paid her dad off. Well, how could he pay these folks off if he didn't even know who was accusing him of these accusations? Like, come on, folks. The girl name is Jane Doe, which means he don't know who was making these accusations towards him. So now all of a sudden, our own people are going to say that this man is paying her dad off and he don't even know who's accusing him. Y'all make it make sense to me, man, because it don't make sense at all, man. If it makes sense to you, man, and you got a problem with what I'm saying, please dislike this video. If you like what I'm saying, like the video. If you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe, man. Get this real shit into the algorithm, man. This is your boy Rico the Plug, real rapper Rico the Plug, right here on the raphustle.com. If you're an independent artist, model, entrepreneur, or just an avid fan of hip hop, sign up for the raphustle.com, create you a hustler's profile page, and let's hustle together, man. We got a special going on for the artists. We have an introductory package for you to get on here, get interviewed, tell the people who you are, why you do what you do, and then introduce your new video to the world. We're going to put the video on our playlist. We're also going to create a blog that you can share on all your social media platforms, man. This is why we hustling together. It's time for us to build our own platforms and to control our own narratives. Also, I need y'all to sign up for the Hip Hop Fraternity. Yes, hip hop has a fraternity. And this is why we need one, because we have to control our own narratives, fam. We can no longer let these folks control the narrative and let these people run rampant with whatever the fuck they want to say about us. And I mean that. So you got to go to the hiphopfraternity.com and sign up. This is our culture, our call, and we're taking this back in our hands, man. It's your boy Rico the Plug. I'm out.